busy day today. I got about $2,800 worth of product in the car. We're gonna get that offloaded, and I got another 22 boxes of board games, supplies, those types of things. That's coming today too. We got to unload all this stuff, figure out if we're going to send it to Amazon, sell it on eBay, or what the heck we're going to do to it. Stay tuned. The grind isn't about getting a startup, starting your business up, trying to make money for the first time. The grind is really about taking a business that's already doing $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year in sales and trying to take it to that next level. That's the hard part. The easy part is starting and getting things rolling. The hard part is getting a beast that's already doing well, get it to do even better. Some interesting product came in today. I know you old school card collectors will remember these. These are the 1-inch bricks. Ultra Pro just came out with them again. No recess, no card. So the card literally just kind of sits between these big slabs. Wouldn't put my best card in these, but these were old school. Now, what they also came out with were these, they call them lucite bricks, I think, screw downs. These do have like the diamond and bevel. This is for 35 point. I have some other thicknesses as well. So these kind of give you that same feel as like the 1-inch brick. They also have 1/2-inch bricks as well, except you get these like beveled edges. This is far more better for your cards, but this, if you want to go straight old school and just slap your card in between two pieces of plastic, I don't know if anything looks better than this. UPS guy is here. Should be about 22 packages in there. 22 boxes, about $4,200 worth of product. It's mainly board games, primarily board games and things of that nature. My distributor just had an amazing sale, so we're gonna have to figure out where this stuff is gonna go. Okay, so we're not only making money over here, but we're getting a good workout too. 22 boxes. I can't remember the total value on this one. It's in this invoice right here. Several units in this one. Lots of different stuff, lots of board games. My distributor was basically running one of the best sales I've ever seen it have. So we've got a grand total. This is about $2,800 worth of stuff. I tried to get much closer to $4,000 or $5,000, but the way this company works is you kind of put in your order, and then obviously based on the quantity and the stuff that they have, we're able to get whatever we can. I don't see a total number of units on here, but this is, you know, hundreds of units. So if you want to look at it from that sense, you know, off of a margin percentage, I'm probably going to make close to $500-$600 off something like this. And you might ask yourself, well, what's the time? You know, to go through all these units, it looks like a lot of stuff, and it is, but a lot of these are really big board games. Okay, so they take up a lot of space, and a lot of them are already case packed, which is nice as well. Makes it easier to ship into Amazon. Most of this stuff I'm going to package up, label up, and send it to Amazon, but most of it is already in its own case. So all I'm going to have to do is cut these open very carefully, stick some labels on them, and I don't even have to do that. If I wanted to have Amazon label them, I can do that. It's another 20 cents per item, and maybe for an order like this, I might have Amazon take on some of that and just kind of slap new shipping labels on this, input it into the computer, and have Amazon unbox, label, and then distribute. The other way to do it is kind of go through each unit individually, label it, and then send it to the different warehouses. So you save a little bit of money. I'll have to decide which way I'm gonna go with this, but we're gonna leave this here. I got family time. I got stuff that I gotta do today. So we'll come back another day.
We're back. I feel like I had a pretty successful card show. You know the stuff I like. I like the what do I got on me? Gosh, you know what I like, the cheap stuff. So $5 BGS 9.5s, can't beat that. What is that? Andrew Luck. Good Lord, $5. These could almost be in the dollar bin. I throw these into lots, like on eBay and stuff. So these are really good to get for $5 out of the door. Autograph card. Trevor Simeon or whoever the hell it is. John Morant 9 for 20. Feel like that's a pretty good deal. A John Morant 10, anything slab, $7, or PSA 7 for 10. We'll take that. Zion for 25, a 9. Go for that. Andrew Luck back in the house. Sean Newcomb. Another one of these. AJ Reed. A LeBron 10 for $25. Roger Clemens. I don't know about these ones. These were just kind of in a box. Got that for 10. Got that for 10. 10. I'll take Barry Bonds rookies for $10. I don't know. Shot in the dark. That's could be a sharp rookie, but hey, pretty successful. 150, $200. Not too bad. So Sacramento Card Show. There's one next month in August. Check the Sports Card Radio. Got the calendar on there. Check it.
Back at the office. We haven't done a whole lot with what we unloaded the other day. What I have found though is with this shipment, the vast majority of it is 3 different products. One of it is this Buffy the Vampire Slayer game. Look who makes that. I think Upper Deck just makes hockey cards. No, they actually distribute board games, and it's one of my best sellers. So, and 2 other board games make up the bulk of this order, and so that made it really nice to know that I'll be able to organize this and kind of find some room in this storage facility for this. Now, what I wanted to talk to you guys about though is I get asked a lot of questions sometimes when I'm playing golf with somebody that I've just met, or with its maybe family members that we haven't seen in a while, friends, things of that nature. They're always asking me, how do I make money? And when I explain to them, one of the ways I make money is selling on Amazon, I always get the same questions. And the first question is, first of all, what do I sell? And obviously through seeing this, you notice I sell all types of like board games. I sell toys. I sell collectible type stuff, but these board games you can kind of look as being somewhat consumable as well. And one of the reasons why I did that is I started in this business, like many of you, really just thinking about trading cards and buying and selling trading cards. And what I found was through these distributors like a GTS, a Southern Hobby, those types of distributors, actually the bulk of their business is other stuff. It's not trading cards. And is anybody in this hobby, especially a one-man operation like I am, I have no employees, is anybody in this hobby getting this much product? You saw me unload 2 different shipments from 2 different distributors, over $5,000 worth of product. There's nobody getting this volume, maybe $5,000 worth of product because trading cards are rather expensive. But this many units, we're talking about hundreds of units coming through the door relatively easily. Okay, and so first of all, what do I sell? I sell board games, I sell trading cards, collectibles, but for the most part on the board game kind of collectible side of things. And use your distributors. If you're out there watching this already, you sell trading cards, maybe it's a little slow. It's tough to get allocations for top products. It's tough to get allocations for Panini product. And even if you do get full allocations of that, it's certainly probably not enough to really support your business. Well, take a look at the other products that these distributors have, and it could open up some more doors to you. Now, a lot of people also ask me how much money I make and how much time I spend. And I can always tell people that ask how much money you make and how much time it takes, those are people that work basically a salary or an hourly job, because I never think about my Amazon business how much money I made and how much time I spent. I don't think about either of those two things. The number one thing I think about with my Amazon business is not sales, actually, although I do monitor sales very closely. The number one thing I think about with my Amazon business is how much money I spent. And I try to spend more and more money, as much as I possibly can, month after month, because the more money you spend, that solves things for sales and those types of things. Now, how much time do I spend? I'll spend a couple hours going through an order like this, labeling it, packaging, shipping it, listing it on Amazon, listing on other sites like eBay and Mercari and Facebook Marketplace. I'll spend some time. From an hourly basis, I don't know. It probably pays $100 an hour, $75 an hour, something in that range, I would assume. But I don't think about it this way, and I would encourage you, a lot of you out there, if you're conditioned to, I got to put in 8 hours to make $80 or 8 hours to make $120, whatever your hourly rate is, if you want to be self-employed and you want to make money for yourself, you got to quit that type of thinking. Okay, it's not about how much hours you put in. It's not how much money you make. It is how much money you spend. There's that old adage, you got to spend money to make money. And in my opinion, with an Amazon business, with an inventory business, you've got to focus strictly on how much you're spending, getting the product in the door, selling it and getting rid of it. In my opinion, is the easy part, and most people can accomplish that. And the last question I get is it hard to start? People see videos here on YouTube, people see different gurus and different courses and those types of things. And I actually think Amazon is easy to start, because the way Amazon works is they are going to force you to start very slowly. Okay, sure, if you have a lot of money and you have distributor relationships, you got the right product, those types of things, you can blow your Amazon business up very quickly. You can scale up to $10, $15, $20,000 on sales in 30 days very quickly. But Amazon will limit the number of products that you're selling, will limit the types of brands you have access to. And there's a big learning curve with Amazon, okay? It's not like listing on Mercari. It's not like listing on eBay. There's lots of different rules and different things you have to do on Amazon and understand about Amazon. But once you do, it's first of all, it's not hard to make money. Is it difficult to start? No, I don't think it's difficult to start. It's difficult once you reach a certain level, say $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 in sales. In my opinion, it's hard to turn that into $10,000 in sales. And I'm in the process of going from about $10,000 a month in sales. I'd like to double that to about $20,000 in sales. I have found that to be incredibly difficult, okay? Because you have to spend lots and lots of money to bring the product in the door. And on top of that, when you bring this much product in the door, you have obviously more time listing, more time sending it to Amazon, more time dealing with customer returns, those things. So I have found that it's absolutely not hard to start on Amazon. It is not hard to scale up to, I would say, just as a one-man operator, one-person operator, you could easily get to $10,000, $15,000 worth of sales. I think to take it to that next level takes a lot of effort, and I'm certainly fighting through that right now, and I'll try to catalog it here on the channel. So hopefully I answered some questions with Amazon. We've got some things to pull out of these boxes and ship. What I decided to do with this shipment is list most of it on Amazon as seller fulfilled. Now on Amazon, if you're not familiar with, if you order something on Amazon, it either comes from Amazon's warehouse, the product is actually sitting in Amazon's warehouse, it gets picked, boxed, and then shipped to you. Now the other way you can be fulfilled on Amazon is just like on eBay, where you buy from a certain buyer, and they box it up either in their house or an office or a store, and they send it to you. Now, I've decided on Amazon, just in the current time, right now, as I'm speaking to you right now, one of the, probably the best way to fulfill things is actually fulfill them yourself. Amazon's one-day delivery is not what it used to be. They have not recovered from the virus. They have not gotten that business back up and running. So for the most part, fulfilling and mailing things yourself is a better option. And so I'm going to list most of it myself. I'm going to offload maybe 20-30% of it onto Amazon's warehouses. I'll probably do that sometime next week. I'll have to come back here, spend another, I would guess, hour and a half, go through all the stuff, label up. For example, I think I got about 50 of these And so I'll probably send in 10 to 15 to Amazon, and I'll see how the sales go there with on these types of products. And if I need to send more into Amazon or if I fulfill them myself, those types of things. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is if you're going to be fulfilling things yourself, you need ample supplies, okay? And so you need a relationship with like a Uline or something like that, and you need all the different size boxes. Now, luckily, these board games kind of come in 2 to 3 sizes, so I'm able to stock up on this side on all my packaging materials, and that comes in handy because you do not want to have to go hunting around for boxes, and you want to ship it out at the most efficient rate, which gets this in a box that's very, very tight around it. So hopefully you guys learned some things. If you have any questions about selling on Amazon or selling in general, you can leave them down below and we'll try to get to it another time. But that wraps it up for this video. We'll see you again very soon.